Hi, I'm here to talk about your puzzle solving habits. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. Before you say, but hey, I know how to solve puzzles. What is this video about? Let me ask you a few things. Is this you? I can't find the solution. This is so hard. Or maybe this? Okay, I think we will go here, then the opponent will play something. Okay, they took it, and now we also think, okay, they played there. I guess we move back and then we see what they do. Or maybe even this. Okay, so I think this is the move. Okay, it's not. Then this is the move. I guess then this is the move. Okay, fine. Maybe this then. Okay, it is. But I really hope this is not here. It moves away somewhere and I can capture that, right? And later I can just go move my pawns and win with material out. If your answer is yes to any of these, then I have some bad news for you. Let's start in the beginning. So just to simplify things, I would like to divide puzzles into easy puzzles and hard puzzles. Easy puzzles are the ones, well, they are the easy puzzles that you can find within 1 or 2 minutes, or even less, within seconds. And well, the solution is quite obvious, or can be if you practice enough. And well, then there are the hard puzzles, which will take your time because you will have to calculate, visualize, and well, you will have to put effort into calculating and finding the solution. Well, these are excellent if you want to improve your visualization skills, your calculation skills. But hey, yes, these are important, but let's stop there for a moment. If you are a beginner and you struggle to find hanging pieces in your current position, then it is not really worth it to study and solve harder puzzles, because yes, okay, you can calculate 2-3 moves away from your position, but if you don't see that, hey, my queen is hanging in 1, what am I doing? Then it is really pointless to calculate so far. Okay, but how can easy puzzles be useful? It's in their name that they are easy. Why would I solve easy puzzles if I'm a beginner player or even a bit higher rated like 1000chess.com? Well, the thing is, on these levels, the biggest issue of the players is that they blunder something in 1 or 2 moves because they don't see the board well enough. So these easy puzzles will help you to improve your pattern recognition, and chess is pretty much about pattern recognition. Of course, other skills as well, but pattern recognition is a big part of it. What is this pattern recognition? Well, there are these motifs that come back in many games, like pins, forks, discovered attacks, double checks, and these kind of motifs. Yes, the position will be different, but the motive will be the same. And you can't really wonder during a game that, oh my god, is there a fork here? Is something hanging? Can I pin something? You don't have time for this. So why wouldn't you practice beforehand these easy puzzles, these easy patterns, to recognize these faster on the board? Because if you spend your time wondering, is there a pin on the board? Then you won't have time to make your plan. So actually, I recommend that you solve a lot of easy puzzles of each team because, well, as I said, you don't have the time to think, oh, is this a pin? Will this be useful? Now, train your pattern recognition and this will be much easier. If you are a beginner, I recommend solving a lot of easy puzzles. I'm talking about 50, 100, which might sound overwhelming, but don't you worry. Since they are easy and you will get used to the theme, it will be much faster than solving 100 hard puzzles. Plus, you can maybe solve these puzzles when you are waiting for a bus or you are waiting in a shopping lane. Another time when they can come handy is when you are about to play a chess game. You know, you come home from work or from school and you are like, okay, let's play some chess. But you click on the play button immediately, and that's the worst thing that you can do. No, your mind is not set to chess yet. Solve a couple of easier puzzles, you gain some confidence, and plus you warm up. Okay, but how can you solve these easy puzzles? On chess.com, it's much easier to find the hard puzzles, right? Let me show you. So when you are on the main page, you can go here to the side and go over puzzles. You can click on it, but you don't have to. There are some nice things here. Puzzles, Puzzle Rush, which is also very cool. Puzzle Battle, very cool. Daily puzzle. I hope you are doing your daily puzzles, by the way. And here there are custom puzzles. So let's click on it. If you prefer to click on it instead, then you can find the same things here. And let's click on custom puzzles. So this will pop up these themes over here. And wow, this is a very useful tool. You can set the rating range for easier puzzles, maybe 0 to 1000. And well, you will see all themes here that is selected for me. But if you scroll down, you will see a lot of themes. And I actually recommend going over them as much as you can, because it is very useful to be familiar with all these patterns before you start solving harder puzzles. So for example, you can select back rank and click on start on the bottom, and well, a back rank puzzle will pop up for you. This is another huge mistake that I see players do, that they start solving puzzles, but they treat it like a game and they try to win the game. Well, this is not a game, this is a practice. My recommendation would be that you do not play a move until you see things until the very end. Yes, it is very important. But okay, why? Well, think about it this way. You will need to know what your opponent does, and if you can calculate 2-3 moves ahead, you are already better than many players. Imagine what you could achieve if you could calculate more than 4 or 5 moves or even more. But in order to see 2-3 moves ahead, you need to practice seeing. That's why you shouldn't make a move until you are sure what is going to happen. Patience is key. I know this is very tiring. Just think about it this way. Your goal is not solving the puzzle. Hear me out. Not solving the puzzle, but actually improving your chess. So, because even if you fail at the puzzle, but you calculated well, you still improve your calculation. While if you just play things out just to solve the puzzle, you don't necessarily improve. So slow down a little bit. I know most sites will reward you if you find a solution faster, but resist the temptation. It's better to solve 3 puzzles correctly than 20 incorrectly. I know high puzzle rating is fancy, but it means close to nothing. Another reason why playing out puzzles like games is a bad idea is because you will have to see what your opponent wants to play. You need to be aware of their plan. But hey, isn't it their job? I will do my plan and my opponent will do theirs. No, you have to see what they are up to. If you don't see what your opponent is up to, then your calculation will be shallow and your game will be shallow. I remember the good old days when I solved puzzles from puzzle books and I would hand it to my coach and my coach would look at it and say, yes, you found the right idea, but this is not the best defense for your opponent. Find it. And he would hand my homework back to me. If you struggle with this and it is very hard to resist the temptation, well, then I recommend solving puzzles from puzzle books, because there the book won't magically answer your moves, so you will have to find your opponent's best response. Another huge mistake I see is when people start drawing arrows on the board when they calculate. No, don't be that person. You just develop lazy habits. And but to be honest, during a game, let's say an over the board game, you can't be like, hey, okay, so that goes there, that goes there, okay, takes, I go there, there. No, you can't be this person. And I really hope that you also don't throw arrows when you play a game. But Hikaru does it too. Yes, but he does it so you can see his thinking, not because he doesn't see the board without them. So don't be that person. The arrows won't help you when you really need calculation, when you are low on time or over the board, and if you really want to become a better chess player. Just forget about the arrows, both in your games and in puzzles. And the absolute worst mistake that you can do is not solving puzzles at all. But solving puzzles is useless. I will never get into these positions. Why would I solve them? Yes, that's true. The positions won't happen, but the patterns will. And that's why you need to practice seeing them. But X Epsilon on the internet said that they couldn't improve by solving puzzles. Well, to be honest, probably they didn't solve puzzles the right way. Don't listen to them. I would even go so far to say that puzzles are like the muscles in chess. You need to train with them in order to be in shape. And here's nice advice for you. A couple of puzzles a day will keep the blunders away. Just kidding. You will always blunder. I will always blunder. Grandmasters will always blunder because we are human. We will always make mistakes and blunders, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter how often. Every game, every second move, every 10 games, once in every 100 game, these numbers do matter. So that would be it. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video. I would be curious of your thoughts in the comment section. And now go and get your puzzle training done. Bye bye, good luck.